Linda Green, and welcome back to Living Indigo. So today I'm talking to you about cars, and I'm titling this The Mistakes That We Make When We Buy a Car. So if you've looked for a car in the last few years, you know that things have really changed in terms of the prices of cars, the amount of interest on them, but here are some of the mistakes that I think people make, because there are rules that you should follow when you buy a car. So the average car payment now, believe it or not, is about $600 something. I kid you not. That's ridiculous. Some people are paying as much as $1,000 for a car payment, but when I say the average is about 600 something, it's crazy. You lose 60% of the value of the car in the first 5 years that you have it. So that again is a mistake, because you want to get it paid off quickly. The average loan for people now is 70 months when they buy a car. So it was 60 months, which is 5 years, way still too long, but now it's 70 months, average of how long people are doing. Some people even have an 84 month. Well, cars break down, things happen to them, they aren't made the way they used to, so they don't always last that long. So potentially, and this is why you lose so much value, so by the time you get the car paid off in the 60 months or the 70 months, it's lost 60% of its value. So let's say you had bought a car for $40,000. Well, at the time when you finally get it paid off, it's only going to be worth about $16,000, if that. And if you finance it, even worse. So if you finance it, you're paying so much more. Let's say you get that $40,000 car. Well, when you finance it, you're really going to finance it for $50,000. So that's an additional $10,000. So it's crazy. Those are the mistakes people are making when they're buying cars. So one thing that you should do is look at the value in terms of what the car is supposed to do for you. If you're buying a luxury car to show it to people, that's crazy. All cars get you from point A to point B. So you get a car that you can afford. You should look at it in terms of trying to get it paid off within 3 years. You want to make sure you have a down payment. Try to save at least 20% to put down on a down payment, and try to get the lowest interest rate that you can and get it paid off quickly, because again, it loses value. So it's not a good, it's not even an asset, because it depreciates, and so you're losing money on it. So get the most bang that you can, get the cheapest that you can in terms of how much you're paying for the car, for the money, the interest that you're using to get the car, and do your homework. Again, do you need that luxury car? Can you afford that luxury car? Who are you buying that car for? Get a car that takes you from A to B safely, and that way you will be satisfied with your product that you get, and it won't lose as much value. So just something to think about. Don't make those mistakes that people are making now. It's just crazy. When I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, you're paying so much for a car that's not going to be worth anything in a few years. So a little bit of information. Hope that helps. Thanks so much and have a great day.